I am in chapter 18 and there are 24 verses. Please bear with me because it's getting harder. Okay, verse 1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried, verse 2, and he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth have waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. For and I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye may be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not her plagues. 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and and God hath remembered her iniquities. 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double. 7. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, for she hath said on herself, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. 18. Therefore shall her plagues come one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly be burnt with fire, for strong is the Lord God who judgeth her. 9. And the merchants of the earth who have committed fornication and live deliciously with her shall wail and lament for her when they saw the smoke of her burning. 10. Ang 10 guys, standing afar off for fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. 11. And the merchants of the earth have wept and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. 12. The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all fine wood, and all manner vessels of ivory, and all manner vessels of most precious wood, and brass, and of brass and iron and marble. 13. And cinnamon and odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men. 14. And the fruits that thy soul lasted after are departed from thee, and all the things which were dainty and good are departed from thee, and thou shalt find no more at all. 15. The merchants of these things which were made by this which were made rich by her shall stand afar off For fear of her torment, weeping and wailing. 16, saying, Alas, alas, that great city, that great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. 17 and 17 and cried 17 for in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmasters and all the company in ships and sailor and as many as trade by sea stood afar off. 18 and cried when they saw the smoke of her, and 18 and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city? 19 and they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, Alas, alas, that great city which were made rich, all the ships that he had in the sea by reason of her costliness. 19 by reason of her costliness, and her hour is made desolate. 20 ang 20 kay unsa kitang 20 and rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy prophets, holy apostles and prophets, for God hath avenged you on her. 21 and a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying thus with violence of that great Babylon 21 Babylon be thrown down and shall be found no more at all. 22 ang 22 kay and the voice of the harpers and the musicians and the pipers and the trumpeters shall be heard no more at all in thee, and of the craftsman of whatsoever craft he be shall be found no more at all in thee, and the voice of the millstone shall be heard no more at all in thee. 23 and the light of the candle shall shine no more at all in thee, and the voice of the bridegroom and of the groom shall be heard no more at all in thee, for thy merchants were great men of the earth, for by the sorceries were all nations deceived. 24 and in her was found the blood of prophets and of saints and all and of all the people that were slain upon the earth. Yes. Ah, bye.